No woman ever believes it will happen to her, and even when those closest to her point out the signs of domestic abuse, she often cannot see it. And that was the case for Leah when she found herself in an abusive and destructive marriage.
In the marriage, there was a lot of emotional and mental abuse, and later on it turned into physical abuse. I was always listening to what he said and doing what he said I should do. Didn't really think anything of it. I didn't see anything wrong.
As the abuse escalated, Leah found herself feeling more and more hopeless. Something inside her snapped. Thinking there was no other solution, she decided to end her life.
There was a time when I just couldn't take it anymore. There was an episode and the yelling at me started, and something inside of me just snapped and said, "That's it. I'm not loved. He doesn't love me. I don't care. I just need to end this." And then I took handfuls of pills that I got, and I just put my head down on a pillow, and I hoped and I prayed that I would die.
By God's amazing grace, Leah did not succeed in ending her life. She was hospitalized and upon discharge was referred to professional counseling. However, Leah faced what so many women in our community face: the need for consistent, ongoing counseling, but lacking the ability to afford it.
Because of the suicide attempt, I was told that I would need to go to counseling. However, the counseling was going to be $175 per visit. And even though I was working for my husband with his company, I wasn't getting paid. And I had a very limited amount of money. And I knew that I just couldn't afford it.
Leah turned to her church for help, and her pastor gave her the number for Restoration Place Counseling. He explained she could receive counseling services for as low as $25 per session, based on her financial needs and limitations.
The first time that I met my counselor, it was amazing, because the first thing she did was ask me, "Do you mind if we say a prayer first?" I know it sounds sort of strange to some people, but God's arms were around me and things were going to be okay.
Leah's healing journey would get worse before getting better. As she grew stronger, the abuse grew stronger too. This time, though, she didn't snap. In a very clear moment during an abusive outburst from her husband, she heard God speak, "Trust me, leave." And so in that moment, she locked the door, called 911, and moved into a shelter for domestic violence victims.
When I first came here, I would walk down that hallway, and it's the longest hallway ever. And every time I walked and I came to talk, sometimes it felt like I couldn't get out. I didn't know how to get out of this hallway. I didn't know how to get out of the situation I was in. But slowly, with Restoration Place Health, that hallway turned. Now, when you walk down that hallway, the first thing you see is the light at the end of that hallway. It's so bright, it's so great, and it gave me such hope. It's like I've turned around, and now when I walk down that hallway, it's the first thing I see. It's so wonderful. It's like the light. I'm okay. I'm safe. That's it. I'm safe. I'm not afraid anymore because I know how to handle the situations that I come across. Even the worst things that could possibly happen are nothing now. Nothing now. It gave me the strength. It gave me the courage. It gave me my life to live.